Hey, I'm Susan Berkley, and this is the Inside Voiceover Video Training Blog. And this week, the subject is how to be everybody's favorite voice talent. And I'm bringing this up because recently I talked to a producer who is working with some voice talent, or was working, let me put it in the past, who kind of made him angry, and it surprised me what he told me about how some talent conduct themselves. It's just not professional, and that shocked me because it's not easy to get this work, and when you finally get a customer, you want to treat them right. So let's talk about some of the things you should be doing when you get a voiceover customer to make them love you and keep coming back for more. Now, the first thing is you want to make sure that you're responsive. If somebody reaches out to you with an email or a phone call, get back to them right away as quickly as possible. And if you're busy, even a few words is fine, such as in a session right now, or I'll call you back in 5 minutes. This sounds great. I'm interested. I'll be right back to you. Just to show that you're alive, that you're responsive to their needs. The second thing is your mindset. You want to think of yourself as a collaborator with that producer and try to put yourself in their shoes. Because here's what's going on their side. So in the case of this guy that I was interviewing, he's working on political voiceovers. So he puts all the video together, and he's trying to get a talent to do what's called the scratch track, which is just a voiceover that will help him figure out the timing. Now, typically, this is a favor to the producer. You're not paid for this. But as soon as they get approval, they're going to turn around and book you for the real job. And what shocked me was he said that when he reached out to some voice talent, even people he'd worked at before, they had really bad attitude. They didn't want to do this favor for him. So what did he do? Of course, he said, next, and he never worked with them again. So when that opportunity comes up for you, I'm going to encourage you, yes, do a quick freebie for this guy, and you will get paid. I can almost guarantee it. Now, speaking about getting paid, when it comes to invoicing, a great question to ask is, Mr. Producer, how much should I invoice you for this job? Which shows a willingness to work with them. Because you see, these guys are also trying to get work. They're hardworking. A lot of them pay really fairly, and some jobs are very small in the case of political voiceovers, such as a local ad, and others are larger. So the pay range is anywhere from, say, $250 up to $2,500 or more, but probably more in the $500 to $700 price range. So this is great pay for an hour or so of voiceover work. You want to be collaborative with your customers. And yes, I know I'm telling you to work for free. Sometimes you use your intuition, you use your good sense, you work with your customers, you form good professional relationships, and it will pay off with lots of repeat business, because that's where you make the real money in voiceover. I'm Susan Berkley, and I'll see you next week.